Never a dull moment in Raider Nation, man. Yo, salute to everybody here in the building. You already know what time it is. I did not want to do this show, but we are here right now. Welcome to the latest installment of Coffee and Convo. I am your host, Graphk Raider, man. Salute to everybody here in the building, man. Make sure you guys wipe them feet, meaning hit them thumbs up. Also, hit that subscribe button if you are not subscribed yet. Salute to everybody here in the building, man. There's never a dull moment in Raider Nation. For those who are saying that this was a hacked situation, it was not. There's no way that you can actually go film a video in between all of the stories that he was putting up and film a video saying, I'm good, I'm good, I'm good. This indeed, you guys, was Chandler Jones. This is not a situation where he can use this and say, I was hacked. No way in hell. He actually shared some videos or shared some screenshots of him speaking with Antonio Brown, saying he wants to talk to him. This is a very, very weird situation. And I don't want to place any type of, I don't want to diagnose Chandler Jones, but this sounds like something up here. We all know, his brother John Bones, fighter, been through some things, right? We know football, what it can do to your body, what it can do to your mind. This is not who Chandler Jones is usually, right? This is week one, you guys. We're about to face the Denver Broncos this week, week one. Any leader any veteran would understand what is at stake here. It would not want to place any type of distraction on their team at this point in time. We were all wondering, right? Why was Chandler Jones gone for, 10 practices, I believe? Do not quote me on that. Well, now it looks as though we're kind of getting some answers. I know he went on Instagram, you guys, and deleted everything. Well, I kept the files. Went on there and screenshotted a bunch of stuff. There's a few things, that I'm not going to repeat. But I'm going to show you guys this, okay? This is one of the things that he put out there. F it. I don't want to play for the Raiders. If that's my head coach or my GM, and this is hold on, let me show you guys real quick. This is Chandler Jones' Instagram. If that's my head coach or my GM, I want Patrick Graham, Ivy League type dude. All right. So let me show you this real quick. He took the time, you guys. This is what's scary. This is why I know something's going on with Chandler Jones. He wrote a novel. He wrote a novel down, okay? He wrote a novel down. And I'm going to read this to you guys real quick before we really get into everything and we start talking about, what we think this can be and so on and so forth, okay? This is what he wrote on this notebook. I used to think my idols were crazy. My blood, my twin, John Bones Jones. We shared the same bunk bed. The older we got, the media projected him to be insane, an animal. I thought to myself, this is not the guy I grew up with. I don't need details. We all see him get crucified via media. Number 2, Yeezy, Jesus Walks, got me through life as a kid. Growing up in Rochester, New York, it's not the most safe hood in New York. That song made me feel invincible. I wanted to listen to it forever. it's kind of chicken scratch right here, you guys. Speaking, it was Kanye, and he spoke about Jesus. Got my Twitter bio, wasn't changed since I've made it. I thought that it was amazing. Speaking that as a preacher, but we know how he's being crucified via the media, okay? Number 3, Antonio Brown. Quotations, problems with the Raiders. Number 4, Alden Smith with an arrow. So I'm basically assuming that he means the same thing as Antonio Brown, maybe having problems with the Raiders. These men were being provoked, and I believe were afraid to talk about it. But when we put it on blast, they react. Well, now that's my twin. I've been provoked for 12 years. I'm not going to talk about it anymore. Strong black man. I am Chandler Jones, number 55. Okay. Then there's some tweet or some text messages here. I don't know what I'm really looking at. I don't even know who he's writing to. That's not nice. Love you anyway. How do you expect me to play this season and I can't even get my GM on the phone? Thanks for that portal. Should I call Josh or will he not pick up either? Why bring me to Vegas to play with me? I sent this to your roomie. He sent that. That's what he sent to somebody, whoever he's talking to. It's a shame that I am a top athlete with 112 sacks in the NFL, and I have to go to a local gym to work out during the season for no apparent reason. This is wild to me, Josh. And you know it needs to, and you know what is it? And you know it needs to do what's right. I don't know. It's kind of, his text messages are kind of all over the place. Another one. All right, let me put this down real quick. Chandler Jones. Y'all protect me. I'm one of the realest dudes left. That's on my soul. They won't let me in the building, trying to provoke a dude. This was the one that had me. I want to have a powwow with AB and Alden Smith. And then he actually sends a message to Antonio Brown, and Antonio Brown pretty much says, pull up. So in a nutshell, you guys, it looks as though Chandler Jones is kind of having a mental breakdown per se. I hate to put that on people, you know, for someone like me that deals with, you know, depression, deals with anxiety. I would never want to diagnose anyone, especially over a live, right? But this looks as though this is someone absolutely dealing with the mental breakdown right now. I don't know the details of why he's been gone. You know, we were wondering, right? But we kept talking about this for a long time of, is this a personal matter? Is it an injury? The way Josh was like, we don't know. We expect him to be back soon. It just seemed like something was really, really fishy about this situation, right? And we're not going to get Josh McDaniel's side, probably. We're not going to get David Ziegler's side. They're not going to want to go to the media and stir this up. I just don't know where we go from here. But in a nutshell, you guys, are you guys questioning, even myself, are we questioning anymore why we drafted Tyree Wilson? I don't think we can question that anymore. There's no reason to question why we went out and got an edge rusher there in the top 10. At the end of the day, maybe they saw something. Maybe they seen something was coming. Maybe they knew the signs of, you know, potential mental issues with Chandler Jones, and they decided on going out in year 2 in their, you know, with their draft and going out and getting the edge rusher to potentially, you know, for this kind of situation to potentially happen. So I'm not going to question anymore why we got Tyree Wilson. You know what I'm saying? Chandler is what, 33, 34 years old, but he knows better, you guys. This is the situation that is so weird to me. You're tagging Antonio Brown. We all know Antonio Brown is a clown. He does everything for attention. Yes, there may be some CTE there or whatever it is, but AB is a clown. He does anything for attention. I don't know why you put Alden Smith in that situation. Alden has had numerous DUIs. There's been a lot of issues with Alden that he's done to himself. We gave, as the Raiders organization, him another shot. We gave him another shot. As an organization, we gave Antonio Brown another shot, invested a third and a fifth to go get him and paid him a massive amount of money to be our wide receiver one. These are two guys that we gave an opportunity to come back over and revive their careers. So it's weird to me why you would bring these two guys up. That lets me know that Chandler Jones is having a mental breakdown, because you cannot mention AB and Alden Smith in any Raider, in any capacity when it comes to the Raiders. We gave both those guys two very big shots at reviving their careers, and they both shit the bed. That's nothing to do with us. Nothing. We paid Antonio Brown a handsome amount of money to come over and become that guy. We gave Alden Smith a few shots to come in and be that guy on the defensive side of the ball, and it didn't work because he was the one that was in his own way, just like Antonio Brown was in his own way. So this is a trip, you guys. I didn't expect to wake up to this, but nothing's never a shocker when you're a Raider fan. We are a few days away from week 1, and here we have it. Raiders football talk. Shout out to my brother Andy. That don't seem like, dude. No, he was not hacked. There was a video in between, and I'm gonna show you this. Okay. For those, look, I uploaded the file. I want you guys to see this. For those who think that this dude was hacked, no, he was not hacked. He was not hacked. Okay, look. It's always love, right?
Everybody asks me if I'm straight. I am good. Spirits are high. I'm good.
That's Chandler Jones.
I'm good, man.
That's Chandler Jones, and then instantly puts up more things. They had direct contact to my BM. Protect this. I'd spend all the money I ever made. I swear it's on my life and soul. He was not hacked. This was Chandler Jones. Let me get these supers in real quick before we get back to our conversations, you guys. Salute to Joe. All right, we got to keep it real. Chandler doesn't need to start. He doesn't need to play. We don't need drama kings out there. This man doesn't have the mental state to play right now. Tyree is next up. Salute to my dog, Joe. And at this point, man, I may have to agree with you on this, brother. As much money as we're spending on Chandler Jones at this point, it would suck to take that type of hit and to have to throw our rookie out there week 1. But hey, is what it is. I may have to agree with you because Chandler does not look like he is ready to go here at all. Shout out to Jose. I like Chandler, but he's going crazy. I pray that he gets help or something. Salute to Jose. This is facts, my brother. Prayers, first and foremost, you guys, for Chandler Jones and his family. I hope and pray that everything works out and everything, but there is clearly an issue right now with Chandler Jones. Salute to my dog, John. Willing to bet Jones was told his role would be shared with Kuntz and Wilson. Dude is lashing out like an adolescent would. Seeing my kids do this. Bye. Now, John, I don't know. I don't want to, that you could be right. And that sounds like maybe it could be the case, right? But I don't know yet. I don't want to throw that out there and make that be the narrative. I don't want to do that. But it's just clear at this point that Chan needs as much help as possible. There's clearly something going on right now. Salute to everybody here in the building. And the weird thing is, you guys, you know what's so weird is why yesterday he was on Twitter talking to the fans. He was on Twitter talking to the fans saying, God is good. I'm ready to go. I can't wait to get out there. He was saying all the right things yesterday. All the right things yesterday on Twitter. He was talking to Raider Nation. There's a few guys that watch my show that I seen that he was talking to, saying, I can't wait to get out there and blah, blah, blah. So yesterday, everything was all good. Everything was all good yesterday. He was literally tweeting out things that Chan always does. God is good. I'm ready to go. Can't wait. Blah, blah, blah. And here the next day we have all this. There's definitely something going on in his attic right now. Definitely. Salute to Big Mike. Definitely a mental health issue. I hope he finds peace, but now it seems that he's going to be a 2-year Raider scholarship. Shaking my head. Free money for Chandler. The one contract, Big Mike, that I think that we all kind of agreed that could come back to bite us in the ass. And here we are right now. Shout out to my brother, Big Mike. And this is not me saying, you guys, that, this guy's not going to play a lick of football. He's getting paid a lot of money. I don't know, the situation with Josh and Zeke. I know they're a lot different than Mayock and Gruden. They're not just going to throw somebody out there. They're going to play this safe. They're going to play this the right way. You know what I'm saying? They're not just going to throw Chandler out there. You're starting right now after you're going through a mental breakdown. They have a past with him. He comes from that New England tree. I don't think that they're going to try and, just throw him out there to the wolves, knowing that there may be something wrong up top. You know what I mean? Shout out to Raider Morte, man. Just when I thought we were finally good to go. Salute, man, Morte, man. I know, bro. It's never a dull moment in Raider Nation, man. Salute to all the 800 people in the building. Make sure you guys wipe them feet, hit them thumbs up. If you're not subscribed to the channel yet, hit that subscribe button. I'm going to get some of you guys' comments in. Yeah, the Raiders, that's what I'm saying. What happened yesterday, between yesterday and today, it must be a starting issue. Maybe it is. Maybe. Paz, I seen that. He deleted all mentions of the team, no longer in his profiles. Well, he's under contract. This is the thing. You're getting paid a massive amount of money. Didn't we tweak his contract as well? I think we saved like $5 million this year, kind of pushed it back towards the end of his contract. This man has a lot of days to be in a Raiders jersey left on his contract. So it's going to be interesting to see how this plays out. I really, truly do not know. Maybe it could be an ego thing. Maybe it could be a pride thing. Maybe he's so used to being that guy in the NFL that maybe Josh and these guys went up to him and said, look, it's Tyree season. You know what I'm saying? You're not ready. Maybe not ready here. Maybe you're not ready here. I don't know. But this is crazy. This is crazy. Yeah. Yep. Hammer, $5 million cut this season. Yep. Yeah, see, I don't understand that. And Mount Mitchell, this is the weird thing, right? That makes no sense. We were just watching videos a few days ago when Josh Jacobs was back at practice. Chandler Jones was in the building. He was getting reps in with his team. He just returned, from that, 10 practice hiatus or whatever it was, and he was back with his team. So I don't understand the whole, I'm not allowed in the building, I haven't been allowed in the building, and so on and so forth. You were just in the building. You were literally just in the building. So this is very, very weird to me, man. And let me see if I can find some of his tweets, you guys. I want to see, because there was some tweets. Hold on real quick. I'm going to put Chandler Jones up real fast. Salute to everybody in the building, you guys. I'm going to see if I can find his. Jesus is real. Yeah, just yesterday. I'm going to share this. So weird, man. It's so weird. I don't get this, you guys. Just yesterday, or what is today? Today's the 5th. Yes, yesterday. I'm coming for you at Von Miller and at Cam Jordan. NFL Rumors put up a list about Chandler Jones having 112 sacks, basically 10-11 away from Von Miller. Von Miller was on a PUP list for the first 4 weeks. So there's a very good chance he can catch up to Von Miller those next 4 weeks. So he was saying, I'm coming for you. That sounds like a guy that is ready to play football, right? That's ready to play football. And all of his pictures are still here in the corner, you guys. All of his pictures. And this is funny right here. He just posted this picture the other day. I really like what is going on, man? What is going on? Stay frosty. Let me see. Somebody shout to Lewis said, are you ready for Sunday? Year 2. Let's effing go. Brandon Caldwell says, hope you're healthy, man. Ready for a big year. Can't wait to play this year. I'm feeling great in practice. What happened? What happened? This was literally yesterday, you guys. Year 12. Let's effing go. I'm ready to catch up to Von Miller and Cam Jordan with the sack, on the sack list. I can't wait to play this year, feeling great in practice. Y'all tell me. I have no idea what is going on right now. I don't. Gerardo, apparently, I'm going to look on Instagram real quick and see if he did delete all that stuff. But apparently people are saying that he did delete his stories. Let me see. Yep. He deleted every story. Deleted every one of them. If you guys want to check out what he put in his stories, I uploaded them to YouTube. They're in my shorts. So if you guys want to go check it out, I converted it into a short. All the messages that he put out there are right there in the shorts on YouTube. This is not a Josh McDaniels issue, you guys. This is not a Dave Ziegler issue, you guys. Let's not make this about our coaching staff. Let's not make this about our GM. This is clearly a player dealing with something up here. Simple and plain. I don't know if he went on a bender, you know what I'm saying, in Vegas and was just wilding out. You know, it was very weird. I mean, the video he uploaded on Instagram, he's in his drawers in the bathroom and he's like, I'm okay. God is good. Like kind of video. It makes no sense to me. It looks like a guy that's dealing with something. It looks like a guy that's dealing with something. Clearly, this is not a Josh McDaniels and Zeke issue. And if you guys want to hold any of them accountable, hold them accountable, for shedding $5 million off of his contract this year, putting it to the back end where we're going to have to continue to pay him. If you want to blame anything on Zeke, be my guest. If you guys feel like you want to blame him for trading or, going out and getting Chandler Jones in free agency and trading Yannick. If you guys want, be my guest. I'm not mad about that. All I'm going to say is Chandler Jones is a better football player than Yannick Ngakoue. And up to this point, Chandler Jones has not had an issue since he's been with us. You know what I mean? So I know he's only been here year one. I know he had some injuries and all that other stuff, but I haven't heard too many personality or, any concerns with his character up to this point. So me personally, I know his brothers had issues. That's his brother. I'm not going to put what his brother is dealing with on him. So I'm not going to do that. This is not me here to bash Chandler Jones, but this is a clear-cut, stone cold fact here that this is something that's going on up here. Simple and plain. Simple and plain. Let me see. Salute to everybody in the building, man. Shout to the Raider. We got 1,000 people in the building, man. Salute to you guys. I'm sorry. I did not want to go live and talk about this today, but it is Raider related, so we have to do it. I hate having to do all this, bullshit. You know what I mean? We're a few days away from football. I had a bunch of thumbnails lined up to talk about this Denver game come Sunday night. I was going to do a coffee and convo breaking down some matchups and all that good stuff today. But here we are talking about Chandler Jones' mental breakdown. Salute to the Raider, man. My guess is he was told Tyree and Kuntz are going to get the majority of the reps, and he flipped out. How you go from I can't wait to play to get me the F out of here in 24 hours? Got to be a depth chart decision. The Raider, and if that is true, that is sad because this guy is a veteran, a guy that knows he's 33 years old. He's on his way out of the league here soon. At the end of the day, if that is true to Raider, I don't want him around because this is the time where Chandler, he's getting paid massive amounts of money. This is the time where you want to get your money, right? On the tail end of your career, you want to get as much money as you can. So guess what? You're getting paid like a top edge rusher and you get to take less snaps and help mold these young guys, Malcolm Kuntz and Tyree Wilson. That sounds like this sounds like a Brian Hoyer situation to me. Hold the clipboard and show these young kids how it's done. Look, I wouldn't complain about that. And I get it. He's a competitor. He wants to play, but remove the pride and remove the ego. If that is true, you got to remove that and say, I'm going to help these young guys, transition into the NFL and help these guys, especially Malcolm Kuntz, who's been here, 3-4 years now. You know what I'm saying? Help him, help Tyree now in year one. You're getting paid a lot of money. You have a job to do. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Max. If he deleted it, it's Josh Jacobs thing. Said bad business. Now he's back. Chan will be back too. Probably just psyched out. Anxiety attack. That could be it. But I'm gonna be honest with you, Max. I'm sorry, man. The kid is the guy is 33 years old. He's not a kid. He's not a kid. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want to see our veterans in a locker room having these type of A/B type breakdowns online. You know what I'm saying? Like, what kind of tone does this set for your team? You know what I'm saying? Like this can affect the other players. Like Tyree may be looking like, man, look, he may be nervous to be next to this guy now. Like, I don't know what may happen. You know what I'm saying? Malcolm Kuntz may be like, look, man, look, I love Chan, but I don't know what's going on with him. I may not, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know, man. Shout out to Max. Shout out to Raider Man as well in a $5 donation. Salute to everybody here in the building. Real talk, you guys. I appreciate you guys. Super Strange Docs. He said he wished he's someone like me to help the young guys and show them what they need now and learn about life in the NFL. And he said everything right? He said everything right. But this is the thing, Raider man. I'm not going to jump on the bandwagon and say that this guy just lost his job. I don't know. I just know as a Raider fan, Raider man, I am very upset because we should be focused on the Denver Broncos. That's it. And Chandler Jones is a professional. He is a veteran. He should know better than to do this. That's why it has to be a mental breakdown. It has to be some type of situation going on up top because this man knows better than this. He knows better than this. This guy is a veteran that knows that what's at stake this season, not just for him. You know what I'm saying? This guy, Chandler, has one of the most comfortable situations in the NFL right now, you guys. Real talk. He has one of the most comfortable situations. He's going to be paid for like the next 2-3 years, even if he doesn't play. A lot of guaranteed money left on his contract. There's a lot of jobs at stake. Zeeg, Josh McDaniels, Patrick Graham, a guy that he just praised in his Instagram stories. If you care about what these guys, or even if you don't care about Josh, right, or Zeke, you care about Patrick Graham, the focus should be on football. The focus should be on football because these guys' jobs are at stake this season. Patrick Graham will be the odd man out, you guys. I'm telling you this now. Josh has at least one more year to figure it out, but it would be a terrible, terrible sign for him if he lost again this year. And Zeeg. But Graham will be the odd man out if this defense shits the bed. If he cares this much about Graham, he needs to get out there, go play the way he knows how to play football, and get off the internet with this goofy shit. Because there are a lot of people's jobs at stake this season, period. You know what I'm saying? And there's already rumblings of Devontae Adams, you know, and we all know this is cap. But at what point does it become true where he says, I don't want to be here, man. This is too much. At what point does he say, look, I'm comfortable here. My family's here. I'm with the team I grew up loving, but I can't deal with this shit. I'm ready to go. There's too much going on and too much at stake this week, specifically for this guy to be doing this shit. Just doesn't make any sense to me, man. Is it possible the gym was locked on Labor Day and Chan just got nervous? Hey, you a grown-ass man, bro. You know what I mean? John, like, you're a grown-ass man. If that's what it was, that's spooky. That is spooky. That is scary. Salute to my brother John, man. Let me see. I'm missing one super right here. Shout out to Jeffrey, man. Start Tyree and bring back Jordan Willis. Man, look, I'm sorry, Jeffrey. The way we're paying this guy, the way his contract is set up, Chandler's not going anywhere. He can scream and say, I don't want to be here, and so on and so forth. The thing is, Chandler, if he says, look, I'll null and void that contract, what kind of contract is he going to get elsewhere? And with this kind of breakdown, will he find a job elsewhere? You know what I mean? Like I don't even like, this is not a good thing for Chandler Jones all across the board. He needs to just be quiet, put his head down, go into practice, make that money, and enjoy the rest of his career until it's over with. Simple and plain. But if it's up here and there's a real mental situation, he may need to step away from the game, and that we may need to revisit this whole situation with this contract and figure out if we can get out of it the way we did with AB situation. Like I don't know, but for him to be tagging AB and tagging Alden Smith, there's something going on with this guy right now. There is definitely something going on. This is a very, very weird situation. Shout out to Pride and Purpose, man. Got to let this play out. Hopefully Chandler is okay. I agree, brother. I hope he's okay. Until then, in my wasted voice, F him. Next man up is Kuntz and Wilson time. Let's cook. Hey, don't be shocked, you guys. If we have a edge rusher or two on our practice squad, but I wouldn't be shocked if maybe we went and brought back Adam Plant Jr. You know what I'm saying, on the practice squad, add another extra body just in case. I don't know, but I'm gonna show you guys the messages one more time before we kind of get off this whole Chandler stuff. Salute to the 1,000+ people in the building. We have 1,021 people in the building. Salute to you guys, man. Make sure you wipe them feet, meaning hit them thumbs up. Also, hit that subscribe button if you guys are not subscribed yet. We are talking about Chandler Jones and his Instagram fury today. There was a bunch of messages that he put in his stories where he was freaking out, tripping out, talking about his family, talking about the safety of him and his family, relating his situation to Antonio Brown and Alden Smith and his brother John Bones Jones. Then posting a video of himself in the bathroom saying, "I'm okay," kind of like a God is good type situation. Very, very odd. Very odd. Very odd. We didn't find out that Bear Robbins was bipolar until the Super Bowl. Sounds like he was off his meds. Hope he is all good. Raiders. I'm going to tell you something right now, you guys. And I may get killed for this. This is a game that a lot of people grew up loving, right? A lot of these guys grew up playing football their entire lives. I'm sorry, me personally, right? If I was in the NFL and I was diagnosed with bipolar, I'm stepping away from the game. Me personally, I'm sorry. I'm stepping away. This means more than this. If I was diagnosed with bipolar, I'm stepping away from the game because the impact, the hits, everything that comes along with the game that we all love can affect that man moving forward for life. So this is not me. Once again, you guys, I'm not diagnosing Chandler Jones. I have no clue or no idea, no update with what is going on with Chandler Jones. But if he is bipolar, there is no reason in the world this man should still be playing football. Period. Isaiah, and you are right. You are right. You're right, but that is his choice. This is facts. I'm just saying, me personally, if I was diagnosed with bipolar disorder, there's no way in hell I would play another down in football to potentially affect this even more. There's no way. There's no way. Winning will cure all this nonsense. Kenny, I hope. But, at the end of the day, man, this may be deeper than just winning football games, man. This may be a Raider that, one of our Raiders that actually needs some help and is dealing with something that is far more serious than football. Kenny, right? I understand. We're in week 1 where our minds are completely tunnel vision. We're looking at football. That's it. But from a human standpoint, this may be deeper than that, brother. This may be deeper than that. You know what I mean? It may be. I'll tell you this. If it is a mental situation and he's going through something, get him off the field immediately. If he's saying, if what he's saying about Josh McDaniels and Zeke is correct, keeping him out the gym and all that other stuff, continue to, because there's clearly something wrong. I would rather put Tyree Wilson and Malcolm Kuntz out there on the edge and see what we got. See what we got. Than to put him out there potentially unhappy, hurt himself, or hurt somebody else on his team because of where he is mentally. Just no way. And I've heard good things about Chandler, you guys, all off season. I heard he was killing it at training camp. Heard good things all over the place about Chandler Jones. So I don't think this is his game, passing him by. He still played good for us last year. He set the edge well. Yes, he didn't get to the quarterback as much as a lot of us wanted him to. But at the end of the day, you guys, we have to stop with that. He still has some game left to him. I don't think this is him saying, oh, realizing the game is passing him by. This is clearly something up top. Shout out to my brother Hammer, man. Over 900 in the chat. Wipe them feet, nation. While Graphk gives you that real content. Salute to my brother Hammer, man. We are 1,100 deep in the building, man. Salute to everybody. Shout out to my brother LT, as always, for the $1 donation. Salute to you, family. As always, salute to my brother Cody, man. This is for that bucket of happy dads. Salute to my brother, man. I'll see you in a few weeks. Shout out to my brother. Hey, everybody in the chat, if you guys can. I know this is more of a serious show, but give our brother Raider Cody an early happy birthday if you can in the chat, man. His birthday is this week. Or I'm sorry. Yeah, it's this week. He's going to be out of town celebrating with the family during the game. I think he's going to pop in on the watch, on the watch party as well for a little bit. But everybody give our brother a happy early birthday. Shout out to Raider Cody, man. Salute, brother. Salute. Shout out to Space Beast. Send him a 1 for Bosa. Definitely sounds mental. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't think at this point, the problem with this is Space Beast. If he wants to leave, who else will want him right now? Why would anybody give up anything for a guy that's looking like this online? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't care how much. There's a lot of edge needy teams. Chicago just went out and got Yannick. You know what I mean? Their defensive line is still kind of in influx. There's a few teams that can use an edge rusher out there right now. But tell me, why would anybody take on this drama with that contract? I'm sorry, you guys. We're going to have to eat this. We're going to have to eat this. We're going to have to figure out how to work this out. We're going to have to figure out how to make this work. Because at the end of the day, I don't see any other team looking at a 33-year-old edge rusher coming off of a serious injury, this offseason, losing weight, slimming down, looks as though he's going to play more of that outside linebacker type situation, going on the internet, freaking out. I don't see any other team parting any ways with anything that we would want for, you know what I mean? Like, how? I don't know. Let me see. Salute to everybody here in the building, but I would definitely part ways with the 1 and Bosa. That wouldn't get it done, but I definitely would. Salute to Space Beast, my dog. Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of Brian Burns talking in the comment section as well, you guys. The thing is this, we got to figure out what we have, what's going on in with our situation. I don't know why Carolina would even part ways with Brian Burns. He fits the trajectory of what they're trying to do. They're young. They're kind of resetting that thing, but they have, they're doing the youth movement thing out there in Carolina. I know they have a few veterans kind of sprinkled in, Adam Thielen and some guys like that. But I don't see, I know there's, he didn't show up to camp, and I know he probably wants a new deal and all that other stuff. I don't see any way, any shape or form that Carolina would move on from Brian Burns to bringing a 33-year-old edge rusher. You know what I'm saying? I don't see any way possible that happens. He just doesn't fit what they're trying to do over there right now. Let me see. Ryan, if you want to check it out, brother, I put something in my shorts on YouTube, on the shorts section. Go check it out. I posted all of Chandler Jones' crazy stuff that he posted in the stories. Salute to my brother Big Mike. Oh, well, it's not a rumor. This came from Chandler Jones himself. And you know what? I'll show you guys the short real quick. That we'll just do that. I'll show you guys the short so you guys can see for yourselves what it is. All right. This is what he posted today. Oh, hold on. Let me stop the screen share. Let me get you off the screen real quick, Walt. This is what he posted today. I want to have a powwow.
I am good. Spirits are high. I'm good. I'm good, man.
And then he posts, they had direct contact with my BM and together for 5 years. Some lady reporting her It's just protect this. I've spent all the money I ever had for them to be safe. This to me, fuck it. If I want to play for the Raiders, if that's my head, I don't want to play for the Raiders. If that's my head coach, sorry to the fans. This is just how I text. This sounds like a bender, y'all. And then right here, he reached out to AB. He says, I want to have a powwow with AB and Alden Smith. AB responded, let's do it, King. Let's do it, King. This sounds like Chan kind of went out there last night, probably hasn't had any sleep. A little bender. I got a few homeboys who've done some shit like this. I got one in particular that's my brother, and I love him to death. That this is kind of regular. I know the signs of this. You know what I'm saying? So maybe bro went out there and hit the strip and just got turned up last night a little too much. I don't know, man. But for him to be reaching out to AB, and then saying, I want to leave the Raiders if this is my head coach and my GM, I only want to play for Patrick Graham. This is some weird shit, man. To me, this looks like a bender, bro. This looks like a bender. A clear cut, went out, got on one, got high, got drunk, had no sleep, and just started just letting the thoughts roll online. Hey, let me ask you guys this. This should be something, this should be in every contract moving forward. Let me ask you guys what you guys think about this. If you're not promoting a product where you're getting paid from, this should be in every contract moving forward. Players should not be allowed to be on social media. Only for getting money purposes. If Fashion Nova is paying these guys a shit ton of money to promote their clothes, let them post in their clothes wearing Fashion Nova. There should be no thoughts. There should be none of this story shit. In every contract moving forward in the NFL and the NBA, we see what it did to Ja Morant in his career, right? Moving forward, sports, put it in your contracts. These guys should not be able to go online unless they're promoting something. Period. Because this shit is crazy, bruh. This is crazy. Let me see. I guess I missed the super. Shout out to Raider D. Maybe this stuff was from when he was out. No, he just posted those. This was like an hour ago, Raider D. This was literally a few minutes ago. This was literally a few minutes ago. Yeah, look. I understand it's like, wow, taking a lot. Like you take social media away from these guys. But look, I'm sorry. At the end of the day, if I'm getting paid millions of dollars to play the game I love, I don't need Twitter. I don't need Instagram. I made it already. I don't need social media. I'll be honest, you guys. If I didn't have YouTube and I didn't have this and I did this, I wouldn't have Twitter. I wouldn't have Instagram. I wouldn't be online. The only reason I've ever been on Instagram and social media and all this stuff is because of what I do with the Raiders stuff and because of what I did with music for all those years. If I didn't have any reason for being online, I wouldn't be online. If I'm making tons of money, I wouldn't be online. There's no reason for what am I online for? What am I online for? That's just me personally. I'm not going to be online. If I'm making millions of dollars a year, what would I be on the internet for? Yeah, I like that. 1970. They can put in a contract that nothing detrimental to the team can be said, or you can be terminated from your contract. Facts. Jose, it was not hacked. There was a video of him in the middle of all those posts saying he's okay and he's okay and he's all right. It was literally him in his underwear in the bathroom. This was not a hack situation. This is clearly, and they'll try and play it like that. They'll probably end up trying to play it like that. They'll probably try and spin this into making it look like someone, hacked his profile. I'm almost 110% positive this is what they're going to do. The organization is going to say, look, let's clean this shit up. Someone hacked your profile, blah, blah, blah. That's probably what's going to happen, right? Me personally, this is either a mental health situation or bruh just got 2-on-1 last night. And man took sniffed a little too much Adderall, took a little too much dope, and was turned up and hit the internet and started just lashing out. Yeah, Hammer. PR is going to clean this up quick. Facts. Yeah, Raider Creed. And that was one thing that was a little spooky to me. You know, I know some people, do certain things and they write certain, scriptures and stuff like that. But like writing on his mirror, you know what I'm saying? Like there was some scriptures that he wrote on his mirror. That's kind of Creed. I'm sorry. Let me just, I'm from Northern California. So if you guys don't know what I'm saying, I apologize. That's knock behavior. That is knock behavior. To me, right? That's like knock behavior. Like, for those who don't know what a knock is, it's very dope fiendish of him. Yes, Anthony, he was posting practice clips in between. I seen a few of those too. I didn't screenshot them or screen record them, but yes, he was posting reps with the Niners in between the stories. That's what was so weird. This is why it's like there's something going on up here, whether it's drugs or just a mental breakdown. He was posting clips of him rushing the passer during the middle of this with the Niners. Literally that joint practice, he was posting videos of him rushing the passer as he was posting this stuff. Really weird. Really weird. Shout to Pace. Shout to 1,200 people in the building. Hit that subscribe button, you guys. And do me a favor. If you guys want to become a member of the channel, hit the link. It's pinned up top. It's one of the best ways to support the channel. OakLosVegas.com. You already know, man. WoodsonWhiskey.com and PlanetRaiders.com for everything Raiders related. Shout to Pace, my dog. This seems like he was on a bender, like you said. He sounds drunk and like this is a one-time episode. He's going to be embarrassed about this. Let's see if he's at practice. This is facts. But I'm going to be honest. I don't see in any way, shape, or form after this. How do you have him at practice? Like, how do you have him at practice? You know what I mean? Like, how do you have him at practice today? How do you explain this to your team? I just, anyone that keeps saying that this was a hack situation, how? He literally posted a video. I can see if he posted a video of himself and then all that stuff happened right after that. He was posting all that stuff leading up to it. And then boom, in the middle, it was a video. Yeah, I'm okay. And then boom, more shit. This was not a hacked situation. They may try and play it like that. This was not a hacked situation. It's not. And Silver, I like that. Have him speak to his team like a man. That's cool. But clearly, this looks like a man that needs to crawl in his bed, take a day or two to just unwind, sleep it off, and get back to football or get back to getting himself in order. This don't sound like a situation where you need to rush him out there to practice. This looks like it's a situation of give him an IV, get him hydrated, go lay your ass down for 24 hours to 48 hours, and then we'll see where we are at that point. This doesn't sound like a situation where you need to rush him to headquarters and get him back there to practice with his team. I'm sorry. He knows the system. He's a veteran. There's no reason to rush him back out there. This guy clearly needs to go lay his ass down somewhere, pump him with an IV, hydrate him, let him relax. Let me read these supers real quick, y'all. Shout out to Abstract, man. He's bugging whether they want to sweep this under the rug or not. Hella suspect. Get your mental right above all. This is facts. Abstract. Shout out to Pablo. Remember the 2016 episode at the cop shop? Oh, there was another situation. You're right. You're right, Pablo, when he was with New England, I believe, right? You're right. Shout out to Max. Hope Max Crosby is blowing up his phone. And you know he is. You know he is. You know he is. You know he is. He's like, yo, OG, what's going on? What's going on? I need you out here, OG. I need you on that D-line. I need you on this D-line. What is going on? How can we fix this? Let's nip this shit in the bud. Max is a professional. He's definitely a leader in that locker room. He's definitely on the phone with him like, yo, OG, what do we need to do to fix this? Because this is a big year for Max Crosby as well, man. This is a very, very selfish act. And I hope that he figures this out. I hope he figures out what's wrong. I hope he fixes it, because at the end of the day, this is a very, very selfish act. With football clearly a few days away and you do this, this is insane to me, especially as a 33-year-old veteran that's been around the league forever. This is crazy, man. Shout out to Steve. I'll be in Vegas this weekend. Any hidden gems that I need to know about? First time in Sin City. Wish the Raiders were at home, but it is what it is, man. Shout out to my dog, Steve. There's a lot of places in Vegas that you want to go, man. You know what I mean? Go check out, if you can, go check out the headquarters, take some pictures over there. Go check out the Allegiant Stadium Raider image, which is phenomenal. Go to Stage Door, a small hole-in-the-wall Raider bar where they got, cheap beer, hot dogs and shit like that. Go check that out. It's a very Oakland-esque kind of feel in there. Stage Door, Steve. Stage Door. Casino, man. It's a cool little spot. Let me see. Mehdi, I don't know, but I'm gonna check it out. Let me see what Victor Fur tweeted out. Salute to everybody still here in the building, you guys. We got 1,200 people plus in the building. Salute to y'all, man. Let me see. So what's going on? Vic says people aren't exactly returning calls or texts right now. Stay tuned. Victor Fur also tweeted out there's always something the week before Raiders opener. This is facts. He ain't never lied. The posts have since been deleted. He posted the Chandler Jones stuff. But apparently right now, people are not exactly returning calls or texts right now. Stay tuned. So I think that Vic is clearly talking about the people inside the building. You know what I mean? Trying to get some type of answers. All these guys have their guys that they talk to in the building to get information from. I think everybody's kind of holding out and waiting to see, what is going on before anybody sends anybody any type of information. I missed the super. I did not see one. My apologies, you guys. Let me see. The chat is flying, man. When you got 1,200 plus people in the building, it's kind of difficult to see every super, man. So let me see. There we go. Boom. Shout out to Raider by Nature. The mission remains. Whoop the donkey's ass. This is facts. Facts, man. Facts. I just hope, man, that whatever Chan is going through, Raider by Nature, man, it gets cleaned up and he gets back on track, man, because a lot of times as Raider fans, our loyalty is to the team. But we also have to, be a human being, and just hope and pray that this guy wears a Raider jersey for right now. He may not wear it forever, but at the end of the day, he's a Raider right now. You know what I mean? So let's just hope and pray that this guy is okay. Yeah, I clearly understand what you're saying, bro, and definitely the mission is to go 1-0. Period. But I'm hoping and praying, man, that everything ends up being okay with him. Shout out to Abstract. They ain't going to come back from him texting AB, and that's different regime, Abstract, right? Different regime, but is it? Where did he go from the Raiders, AB? Where did AB go from the Raiders, Abstract? He went from getting cut with us to going to New England, where he went out there and absolutely shit the bed as well and was forced out of New England. So, yeah, you're right. It was a John Gruden Mayock type situation, right? And then it ended up becoming a Bill Belichick and Josh McDaniels type situation in New England. These guys both have there's some common ground there with Antonio Brown. You're definitely right, Abstract. Damn. Yeah, Austin, that's spooky. That is spooky. He said Kanye, AB, Alden Smith, and his brother are his idols. That's the worst big three I've ever heard. It's scary, man. Scary, man. Sosa, do you think this hurts our chances against the definitely? Definitely, Sosa. I mean, this takes away from our defensive line. You know what I mean? Like, who hit Sosa? Who has owned Russell Wilson his entire career? Chandler Jones. I believe Chandler Jones has the most sacks in the NFL against Russell Wilson. This is a definite big blow for our defensive line. This definitely hurts us, man. Like, we're looking at Malcolm Kuntz and Tyree Wilson, two unproven guys that help that D line get to the quarterback. This is definitely worrisome. You know what I mean? And the way Chandler Jones played the run last well and set the played the run and set the edge last year, we're hoping that we could stop Javonte and Perrine, right? This is definitely a big blow. This is definitely a big blow. This is still Chandler Jones, you guys, former All-Pro guy, Pro Bowl guy, hell of a football player. This is definitely going to hurt our chances against the Broncos. We need all hands on deck. This definitely hampers our defensive line. We don't know yet what we have with Tyree Wilson. Do I think that Tyree's going to be a baller? Yeah, hell yeah. Do I think that Malcolm Kuntz can help us? Maybe. Just 2 weeks ago, you guys, we were talking about Malcolm Kuntz not even making his team, and Adam Plant Jr. taking his spot just a few weeks ago. So this definitely affects our chances against the Broncos. We were talking about Malcolm Kuntz not even making his team. So yeah, bro, Jordan Willis not here anymore. Man, we might have to bring Isaac Rochelle off the practice squad if Chandler Jones doesn't play, and we may have to this is crazy, man. This is crazy, man. You guys, please, I'm going to get the supers and all that. Y'all don't like, I'm trying, man. I'm trying. I don't see Raider D. I do not see your super, brother. Let me see. Trying to get him. Salute to everybody in the building. Wipe them feet, y'all. Hit them thumbs up. Shout out to Gio. Thought we'd have a nice, quiet off season. Never fails. We're plus 3.5 and plus 170 ml, though. So I'll take those odds. I think we win big despite today's trauma. Gio, I think we still win this game as well. Definitely. Salute to my dog, Gio. Definitely, bro. Let me see. Hondo just said he can't get any info just now. None of these guys can. And I don't, why would they? This regime holds everything very tight knit. It was a real quiet off season, you guys. Real quiet off season. You know what I mean? Than usual. Let's just say that. Andrew says Tyree Wilson and Mad Max, Graphk. Let's go. Shout out to Andrew. Raider D, I'm trying to look for your super brother. I do not see it. He called Dave a cracker. Yo, he called. Salute to I Love Nursery Rhymes, man. He pulled an AB. Raider D, I'm looking for it, bro. I'm telling you, dog. I can't find it. So just put your comment in the comment section, and I'll put it up on the screen. I do not see any super from you, brother. But once again, you guys, I'll show you what was said for those who are just jumping in the chat right now. I'll show you guys exactly
Everybody.
what was said to him. And I'm going to read this note also that he put up. It's very, very strange. I'm going to read it one more time. I know you guys probably already heard it, but I'm going to read it once again. Here goes Chan. They won't let me in the building, though. Okay? They won't let me in the building. He says, I want to have a powwow with AB and Alden Smith. It's always love. He's burning up a letter that he wrote, you guys. He's burning a letter that he wrote. Burning a letter. That to me sounds, and then here he goes in the bathroom.
Straight, I am good. Spirits are high. I'm good, man.
And then he says, and they had direct contact with my baby mom, and we ain't been together for 5 years. Okay, I don't know. This is just weird, bro. I really don't understand what he's trying to say right here. This is why it looks like a bender. You know what I'm saying? I don't. Some lady reporting to her about how I was at work when I don't even talk to her about work or anything else. Like, how do you know my baby mom? I'm provoked. I don't understand that message at all. All right, let me see. I'm trying to press play here. Okay, then he posts a picture once again with his wife and his daughter. It says, "Protect us. I spend all the money I've ever made for them to be safe. If not, I swear it's war on my life and soul." Okay, there's that. And let me see. I'm trying to press play, you guys. And then, F it. I don't want to play for the Raiders if that's my head coach or GM. I want Patrick Graham, Ivy League dude. So take that for what it is. I really don't know. This is real Antonio Brown-esque. It's really, really weird right now. And then I want to read this one more time, you guys, for those who are late. Okay, he wrote this long ass message. I'm going to repeat this one more time. I'm not going to read the entire thing. I used to think my idols were crazy. Number one, my blood, my twin, John Bones Jones. We shared the same bunk bed. The older we got, the media projected him to be insane, an animal. I thought to myself, this is not the guy I grew up with. We don't need details. All we need to see him is get crucified via media. Number two, this is where it gets weird. Kanye West, Yeezy, Jesus Walks got me through life as a kid. Growing up in Rochester, New York, it's not the most safe hood in New York. That song made me feel invincible. I wanted to listen to it forever. Speaking that it was Kanye and he spoke about Jesus. That's my Twitter bio. It's never changed ever since. I've made it though. I thought that it was amazing speaking that my dad is a preacher, but we all know how he's going to be crucified via the media. Number three, Antonio Brown, problems, and then he put in quotations, problems with Raiders staff. Number four, Alden Smith, former linebacker, puts an arrow like he's saying the same thing about Antonio Brown, problem with Raiders staff. Those men were being provoked, and I believe we're afraid to talk about it, but we're being put on blast when they react. Well, now they got my twin. I've been provoked for 12 years. I'm not going to be secret to talk about it anymore, I believe. Strong black man. I am Chandler Jones. It's crazy, man. This is very, very strange, you guys. Very strange. What trips me out is Chan bought McDaniels and Zeig Tom Ford glasses yesterday. And he even put, did you see what he put in his stories, Jose? That was one part I didn't get in the screen record. He put, that was so weird. He put, I want my glasses back at Tom Ford or something along those lines, right? It's weird. Like he put, I want my glasses back at Tom Ford. This dude is clearly going through a mental episode right now. Clearly. Shout out to my dog Pace, man. He pulled a 180 because yesterday he was posting the total opposite and hyped for the season. And I just read this a second ago, Pace, on Twitter. Thank God I'm ready to go. Can't wait to get to week one. And he was saying, he was talking to the fans on Twitter yesterday. He was saying everything right. And then 24 hours later, boom. Crazy. Shout out to the 1,300 people in the building, man. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. I'm going to ask you guys, what do you think this is? Do you think it's a hack? I don't. Like I said before, there was a video placed in the middle of everything he was doing with himself talking, saying, he even said, people are asking me if I'm okay. I'm okay. My spirits are high. He's literally responding to everybody that is asking if he's okay or if it was a hack. It's not a hack. It's not a hack. This is probably the way they're going to flip it, but it's not a hack. It's not a hack. You think that this is a bender? This kind of looks like a situation where maybe he was just a little too turned up last night. Vegas nights can get to you. Or maybe this is a long-term effects of playing football. Maybe it's long-term effects of just playing football. He's 33 years old. He's long in the tooth. He's been in the league for a long time. Maybe it's just finally catching up to him. I don't know. But whatever it is, I'm praying for Chandler Jones. I hope he's okay. I hope they figure out what the hell is going on with him. I don't want to keep repeating what he said over and over on Instagram and all that. I'm just going to say prayers for Chandler Jones and his family. He's clearly going through something. And I'm hoping that he gets over it as a man first, as a human first, and maybe, just maybe, he can get back to football. I don't know. But this clearly looks like somebody that is not prepared to go play football this coming Sunday, you guys. I'm sorry. You know what I mean? For those who are looking at this situation as he'll be all right, send him out there and play football on Sunday. This clearly doesn't look like a situation where this guy is ready and able to go out there and play 4 quarters of football amongst men. I don't see it. I don't. Salute the pace once again, man. Shout out to my dog, Max. Someone on Twitter said the building was closed for Labor Day. Relax, Chandler. I shouldn't have laughed that hard. And that could have been it. That could have been it. But even then, if you're tweaking out and tripping out like that over that, something's wrong. Something's wrong, man. Edgar says, all I know is that dude doesn't want to be here. There's lots of youngsters that are waiting to play. And see, Edgar, this is something I have to disagree with you. He does want to be here. He's clearly lashing out and doing some things. His brother, where does he fight at all the time, Edgar? His fights are placed right in Las Vegas. So clearly his brother lives in Las Vegas. Clearly that's his best friend. Clearly that's his idol that he looks up to. For him to be able to live in the same city as his brother, come on. The no state tax. He played in New England. He's played all over the place. Other places where, state tax. His money is right there for him. I don't know why he would not want to live where he is. You know what I'm saying? Like, why would he not want to be here? Everything clearly, like everything that this man wants is probably sitting clearly right there, centralized in Las Vegas. So I don't know, man. Maybe the chat could be right. Maybe he was told that his starting spot is going to Tyree Wilson. I don't know. Maybe he was told you're going to be more of a rotational guy now. You know what I mean? We're going to move you, Tyree, and Malcolm Kuntz. We're going to, get you guys, three-headed monster per se with Max on the other edge. Maybe they said, we're going to limit your snaps at the beginning of the season to get you more, to get you ready. You missed a lot of, missed a lot of practices. You know what I'm saying? Maybe we're going to be a little patient with you going into Denver. Maybe he's looking at that record, right? Von Miller, I think he needs like 13 sacks to get caught up to where Von Miller is. Maybe he's taking it personal that maybe this regime said, we're going to be patient with you. And maybe he's like, yo, his competitiveness is like, I can go catch up to Von Miller. Von Miller's missing the first 4 games of the season on the PUP list. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to go out there and play so I can go catch up. Maybe it's a competitive thing. I don't know. But whatever he's doing, this is not okay. It's not okay because this should be clearly about football right now. And this is why I know it's a mental thing, because he's a grown-ass man. He's 33 years old, and he knows better than to put his dirty laundry on the streets. Period. Especially the week of week 1 where you're finally about to play some real football. It's insane, man. Shout out to Big Mike on the $1 donation. I appreciate you, brother. Thank you so much. And shout out to the 1,300 people still here in the building, man. I salute you guys so much. If you guys are not subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button. We got 2 more shows, I believe, tonight. I think me and Hammer are doing our phone call show, and we have a show where we're doing a cross show with the Denver Broncos content creator. I believe we're doing that today. So stay tuned for that. For all the new subscribers, all the new members, all the new people in the chat, think about hitting that subscribe button. We're very active over here at the OakLosVegas Raiders Network, and I think we're going to have at least 2 more, at least 1 more, but we're probably going to have 2 more lives today. So there you have it. Shout out to John, man. Chan is probably in Mark Davis's office right now, having a come to Jesus with Zeig and Josh McDaniels present and Judgy eyeing him. I mean, hey, this is their guy, John. This is Zeig and Josh McDaniels' guy. So if anything, Mark Davis is eyeing all these guys like, get your mans. I don't know why they'd be eye judging Chan. Mark's probably sitting in there looking at all three of them, especially Mark and Zeig, and saying, that's y'all. Y'all wanted to get him in free agency. Y'all paid him that big bag. Y'all the one that traded Yannick and got Wade at Indianapolis, for a corner that's no longer on this roster. If anybody's side-eyeing anybody, it's Mark Davis in that office. Salute to Chris, man. What I miss? A lot, brother. Chandler Jones has went on a bender, went on Instagram saying he does not want to be a Raider anymore. And it looks as though he's going through a mental episode right now, Chris. Go back and check out the show, brother. Watch the show. You'll definitely see there's a lot to catch up with this situation. I'm sorry, y'all. I wouldn't have kept Yannick. I'm sorry. I get it. Right now, it looks better in hindsight, right? Oh, you should have kept Yannick. That man cannot play the run at all. There is a reason why Yannick has pretty much played for every team in the NFL in the past 3 seasons. There's a reason for it. Yes, the sexy plays, right? He'll get you 8 to 10 sacks a season. Great. The man can't play the run for shit. Can't set the edge for nothing. You know what I'm saying? Anytime I see him on the field, all they do is run the ball his way. And they do as they want. And you know what I mean? Like, Yannick is not Himothy. Loved Yannick's professionalism. Loved the competitiveness. But Yannick was not him. So all that we should have kept Yannick? No. No. Not at all. No way in hell we should have kept Yannick. Yes, elite. There you go. A one-dimensional player. He is nothing but a DE mercenary. Facts. In NBA terms, you guys, Yannick is a volume scorer. That's it. He's going to go out there, place buckets, but that's it. It's not going to give you a lick of defense. It's not going to give you too many assists on the stat sheet. Volume scorer. Boop, 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 boop. That's it. Let me see. You guys, we are not going to get Chris Jones. I know a lot of people in the comments section trade for Chris Jones. The Kansas City Chiefs would never trade us Chris Jones. Yes, we traded a former defensive tackle, Neil Farrell Jr., second-year guy to Kansas City for a 6th-round pick. Yes, we did. They would never trade that kind of talent to Las Vegas. We have to stop with that. It's not going to happen. It's never going to happen. We have to kill all that noise. Kansas City has a couple young guys, a couple young pass rushers out there, KC, that they believe in. They need help in the interior. They're not going to trade for Chandler Jones. It's just not going to happen. And they're definitely not going to send Chris Jones our way. It's not going to happen. It's not. Why would the Kansas City Chiefs try and help us, in any way, shape, form? It's not going to happen. Shout out to Lumpy, man. One of the best names on YouTube. Bro, I can't picture Mark Davis side-eyeing anyone looking like a burn victim with a bowl cut. Oh, my God. You talking about our dog like that. Get Chan help. Also, you're going to be on screen with a Broncos fan. Hey, man, this year we want to do things different. Lump, look, don't act as though we're not going to kill him. You know what I mean? We're going to kill him, Lump. You know what I'm saying? But this year I want to do some cross shows with some teams that we're going to play against. Why not? Let's have some fun. Let's talk some shit amongst our division. Let's have some fun with it. You know what I mean? Don't act as though, Lump, I'm gonna pop it on the show and be like, oh yeah, you guys are probably gonna beat us. And no, I'm like, y'all team is trash, man. Let's talk about it. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Pace, man. Meantime, Chris Jones is MIA, and that's hilarious. It's a lot going on in the NFL right now, Pace, specifically the AFC West. Yeah. Oh, come on. You know how we do, Ray. You know how we do, brother. It best be a straight up roasting. Come on, Lump. You know how we do, man. Yes, Rube. It definitely has. First of all, Rube, no one's trading for that contract. No one. That contract is insane. No one's trading for that contract. But if they did, what do you actually get for Chandler Jones at this point? After having a mental collapse on Instagram, what do you get for that? What do you get for him at this point? You're not getting anything. And then you look at the age. No. At this point, you clearly got to keep him. Clearly got to figure out the situation because you're going to pay him regardless. Shout out to Cali, man, my dog. Salute, Graphk. Keep doing your stuff. My boy, appreciate you. Southern Cal to NorCal. Salute to my guy on the $10 donation. I appreciate you, brother. My dog, Cali Raider, man. Salute, King. Shout out to Jay Cheeseman. Nobody's going to pick up Chandler Jones' money for Chandler Jones. At all. At all, my dog. Salute to Jay. This is facts, bro. Facts. No one's picking up that contract. No one. No one. Let me see. William says you're wrong. Yannick also knows how to fire up the other team. This is facts. Yeah. Let's go ahead and go to the middle of the field and hype up my team on the Kansas City's logo on the 50-yard line. Yeah. Shout out to my dog, William. Shout out to my boy Chuck Taylor in the building. I see you, King. Shout out to my boy Gio, man. Just moved to Austin and spent $1,000 on a baddie stripper the other night. Drunk as fuck. Woke up feeling like Chandler Jones. So I understand. Baby, if you reading this, I want my money back. Shout out to Gio, man. Have a good time out there in Austin. Austin is a beautiful city, man. I love Austin. That's one of my me and my wife's favorite places to go to kick it, man. We love Austin. I think it's, what is it, 17th Street? I think is that the spot? 7th Street, one of them to go hang out at? That's the spot. Yeah, but I just don't see it. I don't see it, Mike. I don't see any way, shape, form that he would, if he altered that contract and messed with it, you're not getting anywhere near the money that you were getting before. It's just not going to happen. Let me see. Mad Dog, they can't. They already messed with his contract. They already saved us 6th Street. There you go. I think it's 6th Street, Ed Butt. Shout out to my dog. But we've already tinkered with this contract this offseason to save us some money. We already saved $5 million this offseason by restructuring them. So there's no way to ask for a pay cut. We already restructured this deal. Like there's no pay cut. There's no pay cut. We already restructured them. Shout out to Mongo. He said he's a bum. I just hope he's okay. That's it, man. I hope he's okay. Because this is just some weird shit. And of course it would happen to us Raider fans. Of course it would happen to us. Week 1, it could just never just go right. It could never go right. Been quiet all off season. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, the Josh Jacobs situation, but it was still very, on the Raiders organization side of things, very quiet. We didn't go out there and be messy or none of that extra shit. Josh did tweet and do some little things here and there, but he got his way. He got his deal, right? It was a fairly quiet offseason. It would take for a veteran, a guy that comes from that tree, New England, to wait until a few days before week 1 to disrupt the situation. It would take, this would happen to us. That one of the guys that I least would expect it from, Chandler Jones. Crazy. Shout out to Mutuation, man. This is a bad sign for Denver. Last time we had a player lose their shit before week 1, we went on to beat the shit out of the Broncos. Facts. Mutation. Facts, Mutation. This is real. That's real talk, bro. That is real. Salute to Mutation on the 100% facts plus tax, man. Salute to my guy. Fart Sickles said Sean Payton hacked his account. That's funny. That is funny. Shout out to Watts. We have a $29 million cap hit right now. Why would the Raiders take another 20+ mil cap hit? It's not happening. There you go. Facts. Facts, bro. Live from the Matrix said, when he threw up the AB signal, I knew we were in trouble. Rube says, I'm convinced that someone has a voodoo doll of Mark and everyone on the Raiders just fucks us. Yeah, this is facts, bro. Facts. This is crazy, man. It really is crazy, you guys. But yeah, I don't want to beat this to shit, you guys. I know we're still 1,300 deep in the chat. If you guys want to get a couple comments in before I get out of here, I do have something to do with my wife here in 30 minutes, work related. So I need to get out of here soon, but get a couple more comments in, you guys, before we get out of here. Salute to the 1,300 people. I would hate to leave with this many people here, but I don't want to beat this to shit. I don't want to continue to just talk about this Chandler Jones situation over and over and over again. I think we kind of broke it down to a T. This is a sad, sad situation. You never want to see one of your players going through this type of thing, but you never want to see one of your veteran guys, someone that's been around the league this long, doing this type of shit. You know what I mean? So Kenny Mack, you said it right. This is very disheartening. It's just very disheartening, man. It really is. Salute to Fly. Chandler eats corn the long way. Salute to my dog Fly. Salute to my brother Mitchell Renz and Chugs over there at the Raiders Report. Salute to Jay Cheeseman. We need another Mile High Massacre. 59-14. I would love that with McFadden on the sideline laughing evilishly. I love it. Salute to my dog, man. Let me see. Okay. Yeah, Elite, if he needs that help, let's get him that help and let's keep it moving. Facts. Facts, man. Facts. That's what it's about, Elite. Let me see. Shout out to my brother Q. No more players over 33 on the team. Nah, but I hope he's okay mentally. Hey, man, John Jenkins ain't doing this shit, Q. He ain't. What is Adam Butler 32, 33 years old? He's not doing it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, Brandon Bolden is 94 years old, you got. He's not doing it. Salute to my brother Q, man. Salute to my brother Kane Town. Really hate how the nation starts flaming Chandler before we even know what's up. Come on, y'all. We're better than that. Kane Town, this is the thing, bro. Anything you put on the internet, you have to think before you put it on the internet. The internet always comes back to bite you in the ass. And I understand exactly what you're saying. He's one of our own until he's not. So you want to protect him as much as possible. But this guy has put this on himself. He went on the internet and went on a crazy, just tyrant, just of crazy shit, tagging AB and tagging Alden Smith. And that's on him. He definitely deserves a lot of the backlash that he's going to get on the internet right now. Sorry. He's a huge, huge distraction, Kane Town. Do I feel for him? I do, and I hope that he's okay. But him being a major distraction to this team a few days before week one, real football, he deserves to get cooked on the internet. I'm sorry. He deserves to get cooked on the internet. Oh, Adam Butler's 29. My bad. 29, 30, something like that. Yeah, King 510, you got to think before you post dumb shit. And don't get me wrong, if this is a mental thing, I feel for him. But at the end of the day, it still made its way to the internet. It still made its way to the internet. Point blank, period. The end. So he will be judged for it. Simple and plain. Let me see. These players are professionals and know how to compartmentalize things. They will be fine. Keep calm, nation. Salute, salute, salute. Kane Town, then I feel for him. I definitely do. I feel for him 150,000%. As someone that deals with depression and anxiety, such as myself, and I know a lot of people in the chat do as well, I feel for him. But at the end of the day, let me ask you this, Kane Town. And mind you, I've not played football. I've not been hit in the head a million times. You know what I'm saying? But do you see me going in on the internet? And I go through my shit. I don't go on the internet and go on these tyrants where I just post a bunch of crazy shit. I don't do it. You know what I mean? But I'm not, and this is not me judging and trying to be Chandler versus Graphk Raider. I'm just saying, like, you have to be able to say, whoa, you know what I mean? Like, let me kick back. What am I doing? Because not only am I killing my reputation, but I'm being a major distraction to my organization by putting this out there. He did not think about Max Crosby when he posted that. He did not think about, Jimmy and Devontae and Josh Jacobs. He didn't think about anybody else but himself when he started posting that crazy shit. And yeah, you're right. If it's a mental thing, I feel for him. But I'm just saying, this is a very selfish act. If it's not, to me, it may be a bender, man. I'm gonna be real. I think Chan just went out there and got loaded last night. That's just, hey, man. I'm just being real, you guys. Look, I'd be lying if I wouldn't be me and speak my truth. I think he went out last night, maybe even with his brother, and just got zapped. And he just on one. Mark Davis probably thinking about Dion now. Shout out to Buddha Green on the $10 donation. Man, that's hilarious. Salute to Cali Raider. Hit that like button, wipe them feet. Factory outlet. Salute to my dog Cali Raider. Let me get these few supers in. DG, it's a reason why he called his BM. Maybe she's a person of immediate contact due to his antics. There you go, DG. I like that. One thing that nobody else mentioned in the comments section. Shout out to Leo. We can't even make it to week 1 with no drama. Salute, G. I know, bro. This sucks. Sucks, man. Sucks, man. Salute to everybody here in the building. Wipe them feet, y'all. Hit that subscribe button, man. And this is facts. I'm going to end it with this. Salute to Rube. Mental health issues isn't a pass to do whatever you want. At the end of the day, actions have reactions and consequences. There you have it. I'm going to end it with this, you guys. Prayers for Chandler Jones. Prayers for him and his family, his kid. Prayers to them. I hope that whatever he's going through and whatever he's dealing with, he figures it out. You know what I'm saying? That's bigger than football. I hope our organization handles this situation delicately. They figure out, they get to the bottom of this and figure out what it is that's going on, and maybe they can get Chandler Jones the help that he needs. I'm hoping that our players don't allow this to be a major distraction going into week 1 and affect their game, because Chandler Jones is a very intricate, a part of this defense and a part of this locker room. So, I know a lot of these guys look up to him, Max being one of them. You know what I mean? So hopefully, guys can rally around Max Crosby and Devontae Adams and Josh Jacobs and the leaders, the Jimmy G's of the world, and bring these guys closer together before week 1 to have them ready and prepared. But more than anything, you guys, I want to say this. Yes, what you put on the internet can come back to bite you in the ass. Instead of us going and tagging him on Instagram and Twitter and all over the place, threads and all that, and killing him, let's do this, all right? Prayers for you, brother. Prayers. If anything, everybody tag him, prayer hands. I hope everything's okay with you in your situation. Lift him up. Don't try and bury him even more deeper than where he is already. At the end of the day, lift him up. Don't try and bury him any more deeper than where he is right now. At the end of the day, let's go spread the gospel, positivity, tag him in that, and just hope and pray that everything's all right with him and his family, man. Salute to everybody here in the building, man. I appreciate you guys as always. We will be back later on today. Me and Hammer will be doing our show, and then we may be doing another show, a cross show with the Denver Broncos content creator talking about this weekend. So stay tuned with that. As always, love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Hit that thumbs up on the way out. Also hit that subscribe button. Salute to everybody here in the building, man. Love y'all. I'm out.
That's what I'm talking about.